Ready for another lesson? Happy equality. Yeah, right. I was driving through this neighborhood the other day ago. I went to see a friend and I hearing the lawnmower in the distance. Okay, that's fine. But when I looked closer, it was a woman cutting the grass. And it was a white lady, probably middle age. And I just start laughing to myself because this is the equality you wanted, right? Right. You probably out there cutting grass yourself because you don't have a man. You're like, oh, I'm independent and strong and whatever the circumstances be in your life, or you probably a project manager or some lady that think that you making a high income and quote unquote chasing your career, quote unquote. But you out here cutting grass unhappily. This is what you wanted, right? Happy equality. You can equally cut this grass and do it with a smile on your face. You see, women want to have the cake and eat it too. You know, she wanted probably to come home from a hard day of work and relax and kick her feet up and turn on Netflix. Instead, she kick her shoes off to go put on other shoes and go to the garage and grab the lawnmower and cut grass. So when I see my friend, I'm like, oh, it must be a cold day in hell. A female cutting grass. And sure enough, he was like, oh, that lady, she's a bitch. Yeah, she's one of those people. So my assumption was right. She was cantankerous, argumentative, combative, all in one. And this is where she have to realize that that's not a good mentality to carry around. And now she out here cutting grass. The neighbors, the neighbors probably have husbands to cut their grass for them. And they'll probably laughing at her because she can't even get a man. Women need you more than they want to let on. They need men more than ever nowadays, especially nowadays, where as the generation continue to progress and our children having children, long gone the days are where chivalrous acts were celebrated. Nah. You want to act like a man, I'm going to treat you like a man. And if you hit me like a man, I will hit you back like a man. And they don't seem to understand that. As I'm not promoting or propagating beating up women, but some of them ask for it. And they wanted this happy equality, but then when they equally get the ass whoop like a man, they want to cry and scream and, oh, I'm a woman. But that's where the problem come in as well too. They gain the equal ass whooping and some captain save them with jumping, even though you didn't even instigate this problem and you were trying to walk away. She thought she was man enough and she thought that, oh, just because she's a woman and entitled, she could do what she want and start hitting on you and beating on you until you start beating on she and the police will come and take you away even though it was self-defense. That lady was cutting grass because there's no man in her life. And that's because of her own doing. And ain't nobody else to blame other than herself and following the rhetoric that's going on in society today. You've been taught.